Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Aussie Formula Racing here for the GT3 Championship on iRacing Season 1 Round 4 here at Lime Rock Park during the night session. The drivers just entering the track at the moment on their outlaps, getting ready for qualifying. Now, bear with me, still setting up a few of the overlays, so just be playing around with that for a second. I forgot to do something. I know what it is. 2 seconds, please. There we go. All right. There we Trin there for Ferrari, currently on his flying lap. Across the line. Time from here. Just yet. Stand walk before the lap. There we go, 54.9. So it's a P4 at the moment. It's a great lap by him. Number 22 Ferrari. Field at the moment. P5. Also running the Ferrari, coming up to a fair bit of traffic there across the top of the hill. And he does slightly improve, goes above Trin. Here we go, Bandcamp there. What's he racing there? It's the McLaren. And the fire spinning out the back looks great at the night time under the lights. Comes up to a bit of traffic at the chicane. It's a good job to get out of the way, but I think they may have hurt his time just a little bit. 49 car of Skyfield just behind him. Hopefully you'll be able to finish off this lap. Oh, we see he's gone off, but he's just managed to keep it together. We've got Bully here in the Mercedes. Set a time. Sets his banker of a 57.7. A fair bit of time still to find there. Very wide apex for the chicane for the final corner. Drivers yet to set a flying lap. Just following Andicrat there at the moment. Newcomer to AFR. So we've got just a couple of minutes left of qualifying before the start of the race, and he has abandoned his lap. Fever there currently on pole with a 54.1, couple of tenths clear of Potsy. Fix up the standings so we've got everyone displayed at the same time. Oops, there we go. Potsy round. And resets back to the pits. Comes around the final corner, but I think he's just ran out of time as we hit the end of qualifying there. To go to the race session. as they start to form up on the grid. We'll be underway in just a couple of seconds. So it'll be a rolling start. Safety car there will lead the grid around.
Something I want to go back talking about you were around from track days to iRacing.
Note for GT3, all still drop the hybrid throttle doors on the outside.
From then till now.
Yeah, it's very popular.
Now we should be underway shortly.
Really started in 2002. So,
What got you interested?
trying to go way back, trying to do this interest, but it's a game, this is a game.
Here we go. Formation lap. Should have the leaderboard come up at the completion of the formation lap. The all guns blazing. Oh, and there's already been a collision at the back of there. Final chicane, a couple of corners from the pit straight. Some McLaren's planes flying down back. Safety car rounds the final corner. They form up. Safety car peels off. And they are off. Quickly coming into the slipstream, they're 3 wide, one getting squeezed very close to the grass there. The line. A few opting to start in the pits as well. Mercedes there. Like 290, P11. Had to get out of the throttle there to avoid running into the grass. That's past by the looks of it. So Bluey having a go at him into turn 1. Still, oh, a bit of contact there. Oh, and have they gone round? No, he just manages to catch a great save there from Bully, but Bluey does get past after that little bit of contact. Now Bully dropping back a little bit further into the field. Won't be too happy with that one, I'm sure. Bully there in the Ferrari Ferrari. Alright, managing to pull a bit of a gap away now. Oh, there's a bit of contact a bit further up. That's between Flukes and Ali, just under the bridge. So the cars are okay though, should be able to survive a little bit of that. Nice, got a little bit of run here on Flukes into turn 1. Not quite far enough alongside to get the move done. And he has to slip back into P11. That little bit of contact, Ali seems to have been able to get away with it. A little bit of damage on the front though. Just a bit further up the field. Got Bandcamp now, P8. Very close battle just in front of him between Hero and CRX. Runs out very wide to just open up the corner a little bit more to get on the throttle. Position is great. Better. Yeah, so there's only a couple of tenths in it per lap. A little bit further up to the front, see how they're going up there. Comparison between Fever and Potsy here. It looks like Fever's quicker than Potsy. A little bit though, mainly in the middle sector of the track. You see that Fever as well, Skyfield as well, closing in a little bit on Fever. Okay, now just down to 1.6 seconds. This race at the moment. He holds the fastest lap with a 54.1. Fever's doing really well to keep up with him. He's actually got a pretty decent run in turn 1. It's a little bit too far back to make something happen, but he's definitely doing a really good job. Just top of the mountain. You can see there, both middle sectors, he's quicker, and that time he was actually quicker in sector 1 as well, so gap is closing. He's half a second lap quicker that time around. Very, very close together now. Fever almost pushing him through the corners. Oh, there's a bit of contact between them. Fever's dropped off a little bit as well because of that contact, lost a couple of tenths. It's going to hurt him on the straight. Hopefully he hasn't got any aero damage, or it's going to drag all the way down to turn 1. So you see, we've got CRX and Anthony Dyer in the pits. So both of them picking up a bit of damage there. The start of the race down 16th and 18th respectively. Oh, as we see, top of the laps cars going straight on. Take it to the runoff area, but stays out of the way of the lead cars. If he was got that gap down again, just a couple of tenths, this time without the contact. A bit better of a run. Leaders come up to traffic. I think there's a bit of contact there as well. Yeah, Phoebe's taken the lead. It looks like, I'm not sure who that is. Might be Manish Cat or Bing. Just getting in the way there, the leaders, and Podsy runs up the back of him. Phoebe's able to take the lead. You see there, Skyfield as well getting close into the action. He's a couple of seconds quicker than the leaders that lap. So it's going to be a very spicy battle for the lead. You see Conrod's now coming to the pits as well. Some damage. Psycho popped in for a brief repair. We do have fast repairs enabled for this championship. Fever running into turn 1. Might be close enough to make a move. You see a little bit of a battle happening further up the field between Bully and Psycho. Oh, and he's on around. The Mercedes is in the wall. Oh, that's going to be some heavy damage there. Ferrari, Mercedes. Oh, and there's been a massive crash up the front. I think Podsy's been caught up in that. And Trin as well. I think it's got a little bit of damage. Just have a little bit of look further back. It's still recovering. Got the Ferrari there. Bully caught up in that. And Skyfield. Skyfield was the big loser in that one. Getting spun around. Oh, massive shame for him. That Bandcamp up to P5. He's running a bit further towards the back of the 10. And we see Bully coming to the pits. Conrod's still in there. I don't know if he's aware that there's fast repair. He's been in there for almost 3 minutes. See Bully giving a good squeeze there to Potsy. No, it's Trin, sorry. Getting held up behind the Ferrari there. Hero, big gain there from that little incident at the top of the hill last lap. He's up to P2. Fever now pulling out nearly 6 seconds on him. The problem with these short circuits, there's going to be a lot of traffic you've got to negotiate. So you see Potsy flashing the lights at Trin, telling him to get out of the way. This is for position. Trin's on the back of Hero as well, so this battle will decide the last 2 podium positions. We've got 7 laps to go. As this is Skyfield coming into the pits as well. Oh, he was up in P6, P7, so it's very disappointing to see him drop down the field to get some repairs. basically pushing the Ferrari to the final corner. He's got a great run. Probably get past the Ferrari before the braking zone. He's not quite got the straight line speed to get it done. He's late on the brakes though. On the inside, the Ferrari gives him plenty of room. Tries a little switchback. This BMW runs a little bit wide, but doesn't quite have the cornering speed of the BMW. As Potsy moves up to P3. Hero extend that gap a little bit out to just about a second. Oh, we got a, looks like a car round in the chicane. Who's there? Oh, there's contact. There's contact between Hero and that lapped car. And Hero is now getting passed by Trin. Potsy's going to have to go as well. Bandcamp's in on the action as well. We've got a four-way battle here for P2. Oh, and they're both side by side. Bandcamp trying to get in there past Potsy. Oh, he's trying to go on the inside of the final corner. BMW has the racing line though. He's able to stay in front. Just in front as well, we've got Trin making that pass on Hero. He's now up to P2. They're still going at it. Side by side through the first corner. As Bandcamp trying to go around the outside of Potsy. Oh, Trin's managed to hold on. Bandcamp's still searching for a pass there. And we've got Admist as well. So on Bandcamp's tail, so we've got 5 cars battling for P2. And Twin, you got to join. Should have joined earlier. It's all come to life. We're dying a few laps. We've got 5 laps to go in the first race. There will be a second race with reverse grid afterwards. Bandcamp now going on the defensive tad mist. This battle is really starting to heat up. So 5 laps to go once they cross the line. Beaver's absolutely bolted. About 2 seconds in the lead.
Well, we welcome everyone to enjoy the race. Safety is paramount. Please note the safety. As one of our members knows the deputy.
Coming on Hero, flashing Trin. Actually, there's lap traffic, so Trin's actually getting held up by the lap traffic now. And there they go, they stay out of the way. The gap's now just down to a couple of tenths. He did have nearly a second lead there. He's had to go defensive. Just the top of the hill. Bandcamp getting caught up by that slow traffic now as well. To come onto the pit straight. Yeah, a little bit of contact there from someone. Looks like Bandcamp has cleared traffic. Atmist has completely dropped off this train. Oh, as we see, Mercedes going very, very deep into turn 1. It's just a lapped car. Just missed the braking marker. Luckily, not hitting anyone. So we've got a Ferrari there. Thinking that's a four-wheel drive. A bit of lawn mowing. Oh, it's dangerous braking on the grass. It's in there. Bandcamp. Admist. A lot of traffic to negotiate here though. It's a bit hard to pick up. Oh, so Trin goes deep. And Hero takes P2. Now Potsy all over the back of Trin. Oh, there's a bit of collision there under the bridge. No harm done though. Trin and Potsy side by side into turn 1. Oh, they just get through with that contact there. And Trin loses out. Potsy up to P3. Single file. Oh, Hero runs verified, and so does Bandcamp. Dropping the rear tyre on the grass. So Andocrat is actually coming to the pits, so it's picked up some damage a bit earlier. 290 in the pits as well. Potsy has a mega run on Hero now on the pit straight. 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go, my correction. And Fever's actually dropped right back. I'm not sure if he's had an incident or he just wanted to have a bit of fun towards the end. I'm not sure if my delta's just screwing up though, because it says 10.4 seconds now. again onto the grass. That's not going to help get past. Small chicane. Up the top of the hill. Second though, so he's got a little bit of breathing space. Line to start the final lap. Fever 10 seconds in front. No pressure whatsoever. But this battle for P2. Down to P5, it's still raging. Single file for the first couple of corners. We'll see if Potsy runs wide again. No, line right this time. Potsy, just a 10th behind Hero. Go for the pass. Does the switchback as contact. Hero gets hit in the rear, and oh, he looks like he's gone off track. And Potsy is now under pressure from Trin, who I think has just got through. So come across the line. And there we have it. Potsy coming into the pits right at the end. He must have had a drive-through, I suspect. Lost the cars. Across the line. No, race is done. We're gonna have a few collisions there. bit of carnage there. We've got a car's actually jumped the concrete bollards as well. So a great first race. Yeah, we've got Fever taking home the victory. We've got Hero in P2, Trin rounding out the podium in P3. Of course, we'll be reverse grid, so in 4th place we had Bandcamp, then we had Admist coming home in 5th, followed by Ali, Flukes, Bluey, Potsy, Skyfield, Kunai, CRX, Endocrat, Psycho, Kanishikat, Bully, Anthony Dyer, and Conrad. So, reverse grid means Fever right at the back, Conrad right at the front. Let's see how this race goes. Should just be a few seconds. We'll get this race underway. There's the camera angle for the start of the race. There we go. So there will be a formation lap. So just be a few moments and then we'll be underway again. Turbo whistling away in the background. So I think we've kept everyone. Doesn't look like anyone's left, so should have a grid of 18 cars again. Chat, what are your predictions for this race? We're going to see more carnage a bit early in the race, maybe turn 1. Twin Skies are still there. Who knows what's going to happen? A bit more of a orderly formation lap this time around. We had a bit of a collision at the top of the hill. Safety car last time around. Few gaps forming, it's never a good sign. See a few people. I think they've gone a bit early. Perhaps a Magello-like incident. Anthony there just touching the grass slightly and losing it. Great. Here we go. And went under the Haggerty Bridge just before the final corner. Car is still leading the field. Conrad will bunch them up. Just before he's in. And I think he's gone. No, Anthony Dale thinks he's gone, and there we go. He's been absolutely swamped, so... Go, coming to turn 1. Pretty clean so far. A couple going 3 wide. They're all pretty well behaved. Ooh, very tight at the back there. Oh, so we've got Ferrari's gone way off. And in front as well. There's 2 cars gone off. Yeah, right at the back there. Anthony Dale's gone off from the front of the grid. I think we've got Bluey there as well. Had a bit of an incident. A little bit of contact there as well between, I think that's Potsy and Fieber again. They can't stay away from each other this race. Oh, and there's a move made there. Looks like Potsy's through. Fieber trying to get past Hero. Caught up in a little bit of traffic. He has cleared him. Oh, there's someone, looks like they've lost it on the straight. Yes, who's that? I think that CRX has spun on the straight. I'm not sure if there was a collision there, but a few of the drivers had to take evasive action and there was a lot of smoke. Very hard to see. Oh, we've got a Mercedes that nearly got around. There's a big Constantino effect happening, and yes, we've got a car around. It's Ferrari. Looks like it's Flukes has gone around there. There's another car off in the back. Looked like it might have been... Oh, it's Fieber. Fieber's gone off. Oh, we've already got CRX and Anthony in the pits. I wouldn't be surprised if Fieber's got to come in for that one as well. This Bandcamp makes a nice move there on Psycho, but Psycho trying to switch back as well. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. And Bully has lost it at the final corner. I think there was actually another car there. It looked like Fieber was coming into the pits. I'm not sure if he's tried to pass at the same time that he's swung into the pits, but the Mercedes does not look well at all. I think he might have actually... no, he's still got his lights. Yeah, we've got a couple in the pits. We've got Fieber and Anthony both in the pits. Battle here in the midfield as Ali passes up the race. We've got Bandcamp though making some moves on Kunai as well. Bandcamp's actually up 11 positions, so Ali's up 10. Hero's up 10 as well. Oh, and we've got the Ferrari rounds. And that looked like Conrad. He did well to stay there for a while, but yeah, just got tagged in the final corner. Kanishi Cat sets the fastest up the race with the 55-0. Bit of a mistake there from Kunai, and Potsy takes advantage. Ferrari trying to get through as well. Oh, Ferrari's just been shunted off as well, and he's lost about 5 positions. This Hero. Democrat having a look as well on the inside. The chicane decides to back out of it. Kunai under a lot of pressure here from Admist. Should have a decent run. He does pull out. A bit straight. Heading into turn 1. Gets moved on pretty comfortably. But Kunai's now under pressure from Ali, who nearly loses the rear. Big drift there from the Ferrari. Able to keep it together. Just for a little bit further up the grid. We've got Podsy and Bandcamp paddling it out. Podsy with a lot of pace in that BMW. Bandcamp in the McLaren tries to cover. Does keep him behind. Oh, he's made a little mistake though into the chicane. It's a bit deep. I think Potsy would have taken advantage of that, but he got a little bit checked up. He can't quite go 2 cars there. Bandcamp goes to the inside to defend. We've also got Admist as well trying around the outside of Potsy. Kunai still in this as well, so great battle here for P2 and below. But look, Kanashikat is completely bolted 12 seconds out in front. There's still 15 laps to go. Hero's coming to the pits as well. A little bit of damage repaired, so it's a shame for him. He was running really, really well. Nice little battle pack for me. Got the lapped car just staying out of the way there. Number 17 there. There's number 17. Van Camp getting flashed by Potsy. Boy, he runs a bit deep again. Potsy checking up a bit. I think it may actually just be his line trying to slow in fast out, but straight's not quite long enough. This is Kunai trying to make a move on Admist. And is he going to get it done? They're side by side through the second chicane. And they're not quite going to get it done. And now Trin and Ali want some of this action as well. Kunai is trying to down the inside of the final corner. Doesn't quite have the pace to get it done though. And Trin is going to make it 3 wide on the pit straight. On the run into turn 1, Kunai's dropped off a little bit, but he's slipstream off the BMW. Trin tries around the outside. The inside is covered off by Admist. And Ali as well, just hanging around at the back. Fun fact, that's Big Al's brother there. There we go, single file. And with this battle between Potsy and Bandcamp still raging. Potsy looking a bit impatient now. He might make a bit of a move soon. The guys behind have dropped off a little bit, given they're fighting so hard. So it eases the pressure on Potsy. Set band up for a move here into turn 1. So 5 from McLaren, looks great. Gap's pretty narrow now, just 3 tenths. Let's have a look at the comparison between the two. Potsy up 1.2 seconds quicker than Bandcamp, I think. Or is it slower? I can't tell yet. So close though, around the first corner, tries to go around the outside, can't quite get it done. Bandcamp covers the inside, drifts it out to the inside of the next corner. Gives Potsy a good squeeze up to the grass. Bandcamp stays in front, but it looks like Potsy's got a mega run. Bandcamp touches the grass a little bit, and he finally gets it done. Yep, Big Al. Glad you can join us in the chat. Bandcamp drops back into P3, still on the podium and up 12 positions from the start of the race. Currently the best improvement so far this race. So we'll look through the field. This final corner. Pretty spread out. Looks like Flukes is it's Fever. Fever's a lap down, so very unfortunate for him. Got a lot of pace at the start. He's still pretty quick. It's Bluey and Anthony we do have fast repair, so you can get out of the pits. Been in there for over 2 minutes. So we'll jump back up to the front. So we've got a little battle brewing again. Bandcamp and Admist, just a couple of tenths in it. Potsy's almost a second clear now of Bandcamp. A little bit of move happening further back. Admist and Trin trying around the outside, but Admist covers off. Trying to turn 1. Further back as well, Kunai 0 and Ali battling it out for P6. And halfway through the second race, 10 laps to go. And Skyfield as well, down P8. Something a bit. Hero just making a move on Andicat. So line that one. Yeah, got him into turn 1. Great work. Oh, as Conrad runs very wide. And luckily keeps out of the wall, but both Andicat and Bully managing to get through. Oh, but Bully's had another spin. He's had another spin. And he's going to try and do a Yui in front of Psycho and Fever. No, it's not been a good couple of races for Bully. He's way out there in Narnia. A bit of off-roading there, get back on the track. Oh, we've got a stationary car there. I think there might have been a bit of contact there between Dial. Oh, and then we've not a great place to let traffic through. He had got lapped off the track there. He was out of the way. Kuno Zero right on the back there of Ali. Some great liveries being run by the guys here tonight. McLaren there, spitting fire, pit entry, sorry. Got Andicat and Psycho back in the pits again. Get some damage fixed. Bluey's still been in there 6 minutes now. Quite a few cars in the pits at the moment. Kanishika P6 has had to pit, and nearly everyone's been in there. Bluey's the only one in the bottom 10 who hasn't been in the pits. There's also this little battle between Admis and Bandcamp. Bandcamp up to P2, just a couple of seconds behind Potsy, but I think Potsy's a little bit too quick at the moment as Admis has a look at the inside of the chicane, thinks better of it. Straights, and Camp still holds that P2 position into the first corner. Looks like Admis is carrying a little bit more speed into those corners. He's dropped the gap by a couple of tenths there in that corner alone. Tries a little switch back there in turn 2, but not quite enough space to get it done. Camp really struggling through those first few corners, and it looks like Admis might actually be sizing him up for a move into the chicane here. Ben tries to cover it, but it's a bit too late, and again, BMW driver just decides to back out. Last second, it may have actually been a good opportunity to pass there, but decides to wait his time. 5 laps left after this one. She had a bit further back, able to get past Flukes into turn 1. Still just a couple of tenths. Well, looks like he's got a fair bit of pace, about a second quicker on the fastest lap. Starts pretty late. Closing in on Trent a little bit, it's just 8 tenths now. Just going to walk with Ali for this lap, see if they can close down on Trent's Ferrari. Trouble there through the first couple of corners. Quite a bit of time. Trent there. Far from Admis to Bandcamp. See them further ahead. through in a bit of a flash, reminding him that he's there. Admis nearly had a go at Bandcamp there into turn 1. He's much closer than he has been the last few laps. I think Bandcamp's going to be feeling a lot of pressure here. This is one of Admis' stronger parts of the racetrack. Said as well, Trin closing in on them as well. Oh, Bandcamp's still covering. Oh, is he going to get hit from behind? He's not. This seemed like a very late move. Needs to run up Bandcamp now. Oh, there's a big contact. The BMW goes round. And Bandcamp looks like he's managed to get through there. It looks like Bully's just hit the car though. No, that was Trent. Trent's collided with Admis there. He would have had a bit of front end damage, but still with him. Yeah, it's dropped off now. Ali is in the pits. I think he's done a bit too much damage. Shane is doing pretty well. Closing in on the back of 290, just 1.5 laps to go. Boys, we've got that's just gone off there. The chicane. Up to Admist. There he is. Just a couple of tenths behind Trin now. Final lap of the race. Potsy 9 seconds clear of Bandcamp in P2. It's 2.7 seconds clear of Trin in P3. And this is where we see the battle for the last podium place. Much car gets out of the way. Admis alongside, going to the chicane. Has he got the move done? He has. Forces the Ferrari out of the way. BMW up to 3rd place. String going to come back at him at the next chicane. He's a bit too far back. It's Potsy about to come across the line for the win. Oh, they're still battling into the final corner. Trin going around the outside, trying to get back into the podium. I think he's in front at the moment. No, he tucks back in behind. And he can't quite do it. That was so close. They collide across the finish line into turn 1. Oh, we've got a Castrol car absolutely disappearing into outer space. The car got the wrong way. Whoa! And he goes straight up in the air. Oh. Well, that was really good fun, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. So we had Potsy winning that second race, Bandcamp coming 2nd. Admis coming 3rd, Trin 4th, Kunite 5th, Skyfield 6th, Hero, Flukes, Fever, and Cat rounding out the top 10. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been Gus Rules. We'll be here again next Thursday for some more iRacing. And of course, we'll be back on Friday night for Formula 2 on F1 2020, and then Sunday night as well for our Tier 1 and Tier 2 F1 2020 races. Thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you next time.